All right. Hopefully we are live. Hopefully everybody will notice that there has been a bit of a change. I am currently using my phone as a camera, so that way everything kind of shows up a little bit better. Also wanted to bring up the live. I actually have a tablet off to my side. You'll notice that there has been a bit of a change. Okay, well everything looks good there. Let me go to my studio just to double check. Well, actually, I really don't have to. I can just kind of keep an eye on my stream here. So, actually, let me get out of that. But yeah, so I have an actual way of keeping up with chat and making sure that I don't miss any messages. Yeah, the camera might run a little slow and it might be a little jittery, and I apologize. I will find a way to make it so that it actually will physically connect to my phone or to my laptop. That way everything's not so just laggy a little bit. But we're gonna give her a go. Either way, it's a lot better quality than the last stream we had. I do have a couple of Legos set out. I did move a bunch of stuff off to the side. I got the little hot dog chef that we made from last time. It's going to be hard to see him with the lights. But today, the reason why I have my Gravity Falls book out, and maybe I'll just set that over here, my journal number 3 book, is because today we're going to be building, and we may actually get to the Knight's Castle today too, but I'm not entirely sure. This is not Lego. This is from Zillion Toys, and this is something that my sister got me for Christmas. Although, also, let me know if my audio is peaking. I see that it's getting a little bit loud. I might turn that down just a little bit. Oh, my dogs are out. I can see them in the window upstairs. But yeah, so we've got this to build, and then I'm still trying to figure out if I want to build this today as well. The Knight's Castle 3-in-1. So we got some big sets to work on and to see if we can put together. But hopefully we can. It'd be fun to get them all done. The only bad thing about this set is it doesn't come with any, obviously they're not Lego, so they're not they don't have the rights to Lego stuff, but it is like minifigs, but there's no minifigs in it. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's got a lot of things from the show, so a lot of the Mystery Shack elements. So if you look on the back, it's got, and it's hard to see on camera, but there's 6 different things that actually show up from the show in here. So I'm very excited. Oh, my book. Oh, man. Yeah, just means I need to set it up a little bit better. Maybe put something behind it so it doesn't fall over again. Or just, I got my 2 cans of Pepsi to keep me energized and ready to go. But yeah, so we're going to get into this one. I meant to message my sister before we started this because this is one of the sets that she gave me. Let me see if I can do it from my watch. Yes, make it the default. Crying out loud. Boy, it's been a while since I messaged her, I guess. And I don't have my phone because my phone is the camera. So let me see if I can. That's not the best keyboard. Can you send a message to Erin letting her know we're putting together her Lego set tonight? ING space HE. Ugh. It's so hard to type on a watch. ERIN. There. Hopefully Aaron gets the message. But yeah, we're going to be putting this together. Hopefully the camera holds out. I've got it charging while we're going, so I'm also just hoping that oh no, do I have ultra low latency on? I keep forgetting to change that setting, mostly because I set these things up like super far in advance. I must have this on normal latency. I'm so sad. Live. View from control room. No, it is on normal latency. Nuts. Oh, I'm so sad. Man, there's no good way of changing that either. I don't think I can, like, pause the stream just to change that setting either. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. Nuts. Man, that's annoying. Well, you guys are just gonna have to deal with some inaccurate conversations, unfortunately, or some delayed conversations. I really, really wish I would have remembered to do that, because it happened the last Lego stream we did. It's very annoying. Break the tape. Oh, well, I ripped the box, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Well. 4-3, 2-2. Okay, so they've got they label these things about the same as the, well, similar to Legos. Here's 2-3, 4-2, 4-1. All the base plates. More base plates. That's 1-1. 1-2. 2-1. Okay, we might just leave. I'm assuming that we're doing like 1-1 and then 1-2. And then just going from there. Okay, yeah. So this kind of details. It's hard to see, I know, but like, so 1-1. The first bag is the base. I can't actually see my laptop if I do it that way. So 1 is the base, and then 2 is like the second floor, the basement. 2 is the second floor, 3 is the roof, and then 4 is like everything else, essentially. So yep. Glad that comes through. Okay, so we'll put 4 and 2. We'll put 4 and 2 back. So that's 4-1, 4-2, and 4-3. 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. Okay. This is actually not too bad. Like, this is comparable to the way the Lego sets all their stuff up. We'll set that box up here, so that'll get out of the way. And then I will try. I'm actually gonna let me move this camera down a little bit. Actually, that way we've got more room to look at the Lego, and less room to look above my head, because nobody needs that. Okay, there is a pig. Waddles the pig is in this, which is very nice. Okay, so we're gonna do bag number 1, but we also, I think, have to get out maybe these? Boy, ugh, they sure seal that heavier than the other one. Crying out loud. Throw that over there. Oh, this is even Ziploc baggies. Nice. Yeah, it's so weird seeing like almost identical Lego bricks, but they've got none of the like Lego textures on the front of them. It's an incredibly odd feeling. But, you know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8. 14, 16. Okay, so yeah. Yep, we did have to break that box open. So then we need. So we don't quite need this bag yet. Yeah, this is like fairly similar to Lego. Yeah, the studs even match up and everything for minifigs and stuff. All right, let's see. We might actually need, so let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh yeah, those are, okay, so both of those were in there. Let's see, over 3 and up 3. There we go. So flip that over. That goes in the center there. Hey, Aaron, I'm glad you're watching. We're putting your Lego set together. I also brought out for props. Oh, I did not do that right. Ugh. I must have not put that on correctly. I also brought out for as a prop my my journal number 3 from Gravity Falls, just for, you know, added effect. Oh, uh-oh. My camera's gone. Samsung access and control message. Ugh. Maybe. This is the problem with using this new phone app. There we go. So sad. The camera cut out. Oh well, we're back. I think it's because of the, I think I got a message from Ethan, but it won't let it through because I'm using my phone as a camera. But I got to figure everything out while it's sitting on a, sitting on this stupid holder. So, I'm glad you're watching though, Aaron. I think you're driving home tonight, aren't you? Or are you waiting until tomorrow now, thanks to the weather? I would kind of assume so, just because of how bad everything is outside. But then again, you're tough, and you also drive a Subaru, so I'm assuming that you're probably on your way home, or on your way back up here. But you never know. I'm also sure if you're driving that you're not going to respond to too many of these messages, because I don't want you, risking your life too much just to talk to me while I'm live streaming. But I'll have to, now that I know that it'll interrupt the stream if I get a message. I need to keep an eye out. I need to keep a close eye on that. Apparently it doesn't even let my watch get messages. Oh, it does. Okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe Alexis will message me later and it'll kick me back off the stream. I'll have to double check that to fix it. Let's see. That should be everything so far. One of these. One of these. One of these. So that goes there. Goes there. Okay, so that lines up with that. Like that. Oh no, that's not right. Must be I need a longer one? Yeah. Oh, yep, I grabbed the wrong one. Always appreciated, Matt. Glad you're taking your new responsibility as moderator, to heart. Always appreciated. Are you playing League with Dylan and Dan and all them? I feel bad because I always schedule my Lego streams ahead of time, and then actually everyone's able to get on, so it was a little bit sad. But I hope you guys are having fun. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope, that's a 6. Okay. So that goes there. Oh, gotcha. Are you being a good student and doing homework? That's my next question. Okay, so I gotta double up these. You can tell these are not Legos. Like, they're smooth topped because they're not actual Legos. They're like the knockoff stuff, but they don't have like the Lego bumps on the top of them. So they slide around really easily. So you could very easily just like miss something. That's a good point. Well, you do sometimes, Matt. We've had a couple of times where you've done homework. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's all good. I forgot to change the settings so that so I can talk directly to you guys. I have normal latency on, which is annoying because it means that I don't have I can't respond to your message. Well, I can, but you guys won't hear my response right away, unfortunately. I am missing a step here, so How's the camera coming through, by the way? Is it laggy a little bit, or is it good? I just want to make sure, because like I said at the beginning of this, I'm using my phone as my camera. So hopeful that it actually comes through decently and pretty smooth as well. And if so, I will probably be using that for most of the rest of the time that I stream these Lego streams. As of this moment, I've only got one Lego set left after this one to put together. So if you want to see me do more of these Lego streams, then you need to convince people to subscribe and watch, so that way I have the money to afford to buy even more Lego sets to put together. You know, just want to put that out there for you guys. So that goes, yep, 3 away from there. You know, Aaron, tell all your friends and family that you want to watch me put together more Lego sets. Okay. Yep, stairs are on. Yeah, that's kind of my hope. I mean, if I do like speed builds using this type thing, I need to figure out. Okay, so my biggest thing is I need to figure out how to connect this directly to my computer, because there is a way to do that with the app that I'm using. You can connect it directly to your computer, so it's not as laggy. But I did not have the time to figure it out. In saying that, I was playing League with Dylan with Dylan all the way up until I started streaming, or like half an hour before I started streaming. So I could have easily, done a little bit more looking and tried to figure it out, but I didn't do that because I was having fun with my friends. And that's what these streams are all about, having fun. Come on. They definitely don't go on as smooth as Legos do either. Sometimes they're a little difficult, but oh, there we go. Sheesh. Crying out loud. They're a little tough. Okay. Those put on. I need this one. How's the audio, by the way? Just, might as well have you tell me how the audio is as well, Matt, while you're here. Let's see. Okay, so I need one from the end of that inward. It looks like. But yeah, it's a little. The video is going to be a little bit clunky, just to start out. But again, hopefully by the time that we get some more of these Lego builds done, I'll have this all figured out and ready to go for every other time that I stream this. Okay. Because I was listening last time and it sounded like my microphone was underwater, like the whole time. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I mean, I do have it angled weird, but that's just because I want full range of motion from my hand. But, I mean, this is the same mic. I just need to dial in the settings on all this stuff. Okay. I need to, like I said, I need to dial in the settings on all this. Because I don't normally stream from down here. Well, if I'm doing a Lego video, I normally just come down here use my phone, build stuff, and then go back upstairs. But I wanted to try and have a better video camera because my watching the last recording that I did was painful just because of how low quality everything is. Yeah, it should be I think this is about the same microphone that I bought. Yeah, I'll have to look, but I think it's a similar mic to what I have upstairs in my normal setup. Ugh. There we go. Just gotta crush everything down so it sits right. Let's see. So that should leave 2 in front there. Oh, I need a brick in front of there. 1 brick there. Perfect. Ugh. It might be. It could very well be. I tried to check it before the stream started, and I got it to a point where it was fine. So I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with it. I just know that at some point I need to really dial in these settings so I can, stream more professionally. If I need to, when I become a professional at this. By the way, I did not expect the last Lego to Minecraft video. It kind of blew up. I'm gonna say it blew up. It's got almost 1,700 views on it, which is crazy. Because it doesn't quite rival the first one that I did, but it's still very close. Which is nice, because it means that people are interested in what I've been doing and how that's been going. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Matt. I wish it did. I wish they would fix the thing so that I could, or so it just came up as your. Oh my goodness, I need to focus a little bit more on this because I am like almost missing steps. Because I just see like I'm so used to building the little kid Lego builds where it's like one direction per page, and it's like you put 2 bricks down and then it's like, okay, good, next we're gonna move on to this other step. But this one has actually got like 4 steps in one, or 4 steps on a page, and it is very apparent that you need to pay a little bit more attention to these. Losing my mind slightly. I'm glad. That was the goal. The goal was to have the microphone be a little bit better than the last streams was. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, I absolutely realized while I was watching the playback of that probably none of the footage, also for Wednesday, assuming she isn't into. Okay, we'll have to talk to Dylan again, and then I'll talk to Jake. I know he's always up for D&D. I just gotta double check and make sure it works with his schedule. But no, that works. Let's see. So that goes there. That goes back there. Yeah, I was watching back the stream from last time when I was from the last Lego stream, and I was like, oh, you know, I could probably use some of this footage or some of the footage from it for a video or something. No, it was pretty well bad and unusable. Oh, it did not look good at all. And I am very much a perfectionist when it comes to my videos. Like I could have put out the dinosaur video a whole lot sooner, but I didn't feel like it was good enough to get put out yet. So I kind of just focused on a bunch of stuff, and I was like trying to add a bunch of things to it. So I originally it was going to be last Halloween's video because of the skeleton or the fossils kind of being spooky, but after I was looking at it, I was like, no, this isn't going to work. Like, this is not my normal standard of how I want videos to look. And, yeah, so I didn't end up putting it out, which was a good idea because now that all the things that I added afterwards, I think definitely made it a lot better and a lot easier for some people to watch. Let's see. So this is going to go here to 2 up there, and then 1 right there. It is very odd because there's some like Lego bricks that I never would have seen otherwise if it wasn't a knockoff, like a 5. I don't think I've ever seen a Lego 5-peg flat brick, but I could be wrong. I may have. They do make odd ones like the 3 brick and everything. So but no, I'm glad that the sound quality is better. Okay, so I got those 2 and then that 1. I need right. Okay, so that goes right there. Right there. That goes on the side all the way down to the corner. Yeah, it's just so they're just so just a little bit weirder than Lego bricks. And it really throws everything off. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a fun night gaming. Let's see. Hope your guys' weeks all went well. I know that my where I live, we got hammered with so much snow and just like it wasn't even that bad of wind. It was just a whole lot of snow hit us, and it was just bad. Twas not great. Okay, so I need that to go right there, and a 3 brick to go right there. Just building up part of a wall, I suppose. It's there. Always good to see you, though, Dylan. All right, and then the window. Oh, there we go. There, that's better. I guess I could show you guys the side that we're working on. then two more of those pieces on the inside. It looks like just a 1x. There we go. Already got that step done. By the way, Aaron, I don't know if you've watched my Lego to Minecraft video, and if you haven't, it's fine. But I did leave. There was like a little bit of an Easter egg in there for you. If you watch it, you may recognize where the music or where my background music came from. And I plan on using that background music for a lot of my videos too, just because I absolutely love the soundtrack from that video game. But like I said, I don't know if you've watched the video, so I'm not gonna, and you don't have to, because I know it's a Minecraft video and you don't like Minecraft, but I just thought you'd enjoy the little Easter egg that was the audio that I got for that. And if you haven't watched it, I'll just tell you if you want to. But, I'll always encourage you to go watch my videos. Obviously not right now, but there should be... Oh, there you are. Not used to those pieces being on the opposite side. And then that one goes right there. Did I put a... No, I didn't. Beep. There we go. I will say in this set, it's a lot more detailed than like the fact that it's not just Lego bricks on the outside of the building, making it look like, flat Lego bricks. It's actual. I had to actually put plates on the pieces, or on the the studded pieces, to get them to sit that way and make it look like it's actually a wall that's uneven, like from the show. It's kind of crazy. I definitely didn't expect this level of detail going into this. All right, and then on the inside, I'll kind of turn it a little bit so you guys can see a little easier. I got some wall hanging stuff. Wonder if the stream was eating up Dylan's internet and so he had to leave. So we got a fork. It looks like a fork. There we go. A brush. And then apparently on this side, we're supposed to have a little painted face that looks beautiful. And then oh, this must be the second part of that bag, or the other bag, I'm going to assume. And then we've got some extra pieces there, hopefully. I don't see a fry pan, but I do see all the other pieces, so I'm going to assume. That is the next part of the bag, or next part of this build. Oh yeah. The front part of the oven. The amount of detail on these things is crazy. The one thing that I would say that they probably should add to this stuff, that, you know, if they wanted to make them a little bit easier to build with, is they should do what Lego does and put the smaller pieces into a different bag. That way you don't have to dig around everywhere to try and find them. But, you know, I'm not gonna press too hard on this, on Zillin Toys. I did try and find. I don't know where I don't know where Aaron got this from, but I did try and look it up and see if I could find it, and I couldn't. So kudos to you, Aaron, for finding this Lego, or this set. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna say obscure as well, but oh, that is. Those things are hard to open. Crazy. Let's see. So we need the basket. A little basket on there. Oh, there we go. This little piece. This little, what looks like it should be a, yeah, it's one of the rotating plates, like what a normal Lego would have. But you can put the fry pan on it. Oh, the fry pan has an actual stud on the back, so you can kind of rotate it. It's very difficult to see, but hopefully it comes through. But there's like a little, you're able to rotate it. Yeah. So the music on there. So the music that I chose to do the background music was the the My Sims Kingdom game. I bought that on the Switch so that I'd be able to play it again. And I forgot how good the soundtrack is. Like, holy smokes, that thing is, the soundtrack to that game is amazing. And so that's what I started using for my YouTube videos, just because it's so good. And it actually has like all the sound, or all the songs that I would actually need for videos, and for like the Lego themes and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. But yeah, there we go. There's a little movable frying pan on the inside there. And then, so now we need this door. It goes on that side, I guess. There. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I need the doorknob. Nice. Okay. Rotate it so I can actually, so you guys can still see what's going on, but I can see what's going on a little bit better. Nope, that's too short. So it needs that one. I know, it's been a very long time since you played that game. It's going to be like one longer than that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's only a 6. Do 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 do. No, that's still a 6. Man, where's the 7 plates? Oh, nope, it needed to be an 8. Oops. There we go. How was the ride back, Aaron? I'm sure you ran into a whole lot of snowstorms. Or at least a whole lot of snow. But then again, you may have started yesterday. You may have started off yesterday, so I could be wrong. Where did I just put? I swear I just put one of those together. There we go. That's on there. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. So you started your new job, didn't you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did know. I knew that our area was going to be the one that got hit like horribly bad. Reed City got. Oh my god, I got so much snow. It was insane. It was terrible. And it's wet and heavy, and like the trees are. I don't know. The trees are like crying. It's really weird because like I went out to look, or when I went to let the dogs out, I was kind of looking at the snow underneath the trees, and like I don't know if the trees were starting to make sap or something, but they were just or before it started raining again. But it ended up there's like a whole bunch of like yellowish brown stuff underneath where like the tree limbs were and things like that, and it was just oof. It looks bad. I don't know what it is. I assume it's sap. I mean, I have nothing else. I have absolutely no idea what else it would be. But yeah, it looks weird. Oh, come on. There we go. It's on there now. Well, nice. How do you like your new job so far? I talked to Mom a little bit. She, we talked on the way to work. Oh, I want to say it was yesterday. I think yesterday's the only day I actually carpooled to work. But yeah, I was talking to Mom about it, and she was telling me that you got your new job and you were working there, but I wasn't sure because you said you came from Traverse City, so I wasn't quite sure where you were at this week. But I hope your new job's going well. Let's see. Got those two in, which means I'm on this step. There we go. Well, good. I'm glad. I heard you're on like a... Oh, what is it? It's like a 3-day on... Or, like, yeah, 4-day on, 3-day off type thing. Something like that. One of those schedules where you're... not on all the time throughout the week. Okay, I need to build another one of those. Come on, you darn brick. Get on there. Nice. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Glad you like it. Okay, so there we go. Both the windows are on. And then that goes there. Nice, nice. Oh, that's a 3-step, not a 4. Whoopsies. Appreciate it, Jake. I'm assuming that's you as bubble wrap person. I was gonna say, oh, are you? What are you? Or where are you messaging them to or sending them to? Or I guess did you upload them already? I do appreciate it though. I know you weren't, or I know Ethan filled you in on the conversation before about the songs and stuff that we had talked about. But yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to just I honestly think it'd be really cool to just set up a channel and do like put some Lego or just put some Lego builds on and do some put some music on after, or put some music on with it, and just kind of let people chill and watch if they want. It'd be kind of like it would honestly be just about the same as the. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'll have to look at them. I'll have to look at them after this. But yeah, I'll have to. I think the main thing that I would be doing is just exactly like what I'm doing now, but just zoomed in on the Lego build and just put the stuff or just put the music on the background over it, basically. And obviously, if it gets popular enough, you know, I'll split profits with you and do all that stuff. But we can talk about that later. You know, when it gets to that point. Just putting it out there, you know. You know, everybody wants to hear ads on their, you know, ASMR channels. Listening and watching somebody put together a Lego build and, oh, okay. But listen to somebody and watch somebody or listen to nice chill music and listen to, or watch somebody put a Lego build together, and then all of a sudden you're hit with an ad. That's exactly what you want out of your ASMR channels. It's always funny. But, you know, I figure that's the perfect time to put ads in because people aren't going to be paying attention and they'll just watch the whole ad, and it'll be great. But no, I'll check them out after the stream. Appreciate it. I suppose I could probably just, or I need to start having some music on in the background for these Lego building streams. As much fun as it is for my for people to just sit and listen to me talk, I'm sure that a little bit of background music would go a long way. Yeah, and it's gonna be difficult if I like hit a spot where I have ads on it, because then I can't. I'm not gonna be able to really shut it off. I gotta reach a long ways to do that. Although, well, no, because I have normal latency on, so otherwise it or latency. So I don't know. I don't know why they have normal latency on some of these. It's very, or they have that option, or why it's default actually. Which is the whole reason why you guys can't, you guys can't hear me right away. I wish it wasn't default, because then I could, then I wouldn't have to remember to shut it off. Then we could have normal conversations. You know? Put that brick on the wrong side. Everything's very loose, and I feel like it's going to be that way until I get or until we get some bricks going across the top to kind of hold everything in. But okay, little cabinet buildings. Almost, Dan. Almost Lincoln Logs. You're close. You're showing your age a little bit. How's gaming going, Dan? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're not losing too hard, you know, without your star carry player. All right, and then do. There we go. There's that. That super long piece. All the way down there. And that one goes there. And that's, oh, not quite it. I'm a little bit curious. They don't normally leave extra 4x pieces. Oh, goes on the front that I can't see. That makes more sense. That goes there. Yeah, I'll probably be on later after the. I'll probably be on later doing the stream. I'll be on afterwards playing some games. It's all good fun, Aaron. I'm not gloating. I'm not, super gloating. Shut up, Dan. No one else needs to know that. Where do these little pieces go? I've got like 4 of these, and I have no idea where any of these went or are supposed to go to. Ah, there they are. I am very good at games. Just to let you know, Dan. I once made a little kid cry because I was so good at video games. And the funny thing is, I'm not even the one that goes and tells that story all the time. Yeah, I wanted to, Dylan. I'm past my the unfortunate thing is I'm past my prime, Dylan. I can't I can't compete anymore. Like the fact that Matt has only played for I don't know, a couple of years now in the league and he's already at my level. No, not a wigwam. I'm building the house from Gravity Falls, the mystery shack from Gravity Falls. But no, anyway, the fact that Matt is almost outperforming me in league, and he's only played for 2 years, and I've played for like, I can't even remember. I don't even know how many years I've been playing this game, or I've been playing League for, since I was in my teens. So at least 15 to almost maybe 20 years, something like that. No, it wouldn't be 20 years. No. Let's see. I started in like 24. Or not 24. I started in like 2018. No, so less than 10 years actually. That's crazy. Yeah, I know it. It's the old man hands. I can't keep up with you guys anymore. If I would have started getting into League of Legends when I was younger. I know, I'm very old. Me and Alexis turned 31 this year, so we're getting up there in years. But that should just really reaffirm that I'm actually pretty good at video games because I still beat Dan and Dylan all the time at League in like 1v1s and things. But yeah, it's my god. I really wish that competitive games would have been something when I was growing up, or when it would have been a little more prominent when I was growing up. If we would have had like high school stuff, or if it would have like, because now they have high school programs. Ferris State has a whole building dedicated to just League of Legends and like esports stuff, and I'm so angry about it because I wish that it would have been a thing when I was in college because that was what I would have put all of my focus on. You know, becoming an engineer, goodbye. Becoming a League of Legends professional, oh my goodness. I would have been Faker back in the day. Oh my god. I'm talking too much smack tonight. No, I'm not good enough anymore. My hands don't work fast enough. But I am about to have a son. I'll pass the torch on to him. He can be the next Faker for me. I'll live vicariously through my son. No, Alexis wouldn't like that. And I don't want him to focus all of his time on video games. As much as I enjoy just playing video games, I don't want him to. I've wasted too much of my time and too much of my life on video games. But I can make all that up if I become a professional YouTuber. Then it doesn't matter. I can just play video games and build stuff all my life, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Then I technically did not waste my life playing video games. But yes, I'm well aware that I am old. Trust me. There, turn it so you guys can see. We added in the iconic chair. And then we got to build the lamp. Well, that's all right. Dan and Dylan, someday you guys will surpass me at playing video games. And then you'll have to carry me all the time. But no, all of my video game playing has been building up just to have my son, be better at video games than I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that chair goes right there. That one goes right there. So kind of a one brick gap between them. Perfect. Yeah, the soda. I can't remember what the name of that soda was. And I can't look it up either because I can't use my phone, but everybody, they always make like mock stuff of those of like the stuff from TV shows and things. That's one of the things that, you just make the pop, or just make the outline of the pop, or make the pop for it and everything. I think that would be fun. But I can tell you, if Ezra becomes a professional like video game player, like an esports pro, I guess it'd be a better way of saying it. I would honestly just come to I'd come to all the games. I think that would be so much fun. It's gotta be one down from there. Maybe. 2 away from that chair. So it's supposed to be like that. I think. It's very tight space on the door, but then again, I guess this isn't entirely accurate. Let's see, 3. So that goes right there. There, you get a good view of the kitchen and the living room. Oh, let's see. I think this is going to be one of those builds where they don't have the, there's nothing from the actual shop in here, unfortunately. Which, it'd be a lot to pack into a Lego set of this size anyway. But it's still a little sad that we won't get to see any of the actual Mystery Shack store. There we go. But no, I'm sure. I mean, Aaron, somebody made a rendition of Disco Girl from Gravity Falls, so I'm sure that somebody somewhere is gonna make or they've made the drink that comes from it. The drink from the show. Ooh, wrong way. These things are very similar to Legos. It's like the differences is like minuscule, but that minuscule difference, it like makes up a lot. Which is still fine. I mean, it's not unbearable. Oh, Pit Cola. Nice. That'd be an interesting thing to drink. I mean, I would imagine that it's almost the exact same as like you know, peach, or it would be like a peach flavored Coca-Cola or something like that. I can't imagine it would be all that different. Would be interesting to try if it was something different. I don't know. I do miss watching Gravity Falls. Some good TV back then. Now I don't barely ever watch TV anymore. Everything that's on TV is just junk. I don't know. Alexis watches a lot of The Masked Streamer, or The Masked Singer. That's what it is, not streamer. Ugh, that kind of those kind of TV shows, which is fine. I mean, I don't have anything against The Masked Singer. It is what it is. I just don't. I don't keep up on celebrity stuff enough for it to ever mean anything to me that they ask about, or that, you know, they're trying to guess who it is. Because like Alexis actually asked me the other night, I think it was while I was on my way home. She messaged me and she was like, "Hey, do you know who this soccer player is?" And it was one of the American Pro League soccer players, and I just had no idea who it was. And I was like, no, or I was like, the name sounds familiar, because it did. I just didn't know where from. And she was like, oh yeah, he's an American soccer player. He was on The Masked Singer. And I was kind of like, man, they really just put anybody on there. Like, doesn't matter, because like I don't know that he's ever done, like, you know, commercials and stuff. I guess maybe he has. I missed where to put the barrel. Looks like it's just one block behind. On the wall right there. There we go. I think I remember that, yeah. I think I remember that happening as well. That was, I can imagine it happening. That was, so the one of the funny things that we did with Gravity Falls when I got out of high school and I went to go work for the state park. I wasn't a park ranger or anything. I was just a maintenance guy. Actually, I was a janitor for the state park back then. And when I was doing that, we had a boat race, and we had to build a boat for the canal races, is what it was called. And it was like a whole big community event that a lot of people came for, and it was like a whole big thing. And when we did it, we were like, oh well, let's make our boat look like a truck. And it was all made out of everything was made out of cardboard, and it was just a lot of fun. But the boat that we built, we called ourselves called it the maintenance team, because we were the maintenance team when I first worked there. And when we did that, we ended up having the or we used the beavers from Gravity Falls that show up and attack them on the while they're on the lake as our our mascots for the maintenance team. It was very, very fun. So we had like a whole badge made up. I think I had Alexis make it actually. It was all the way back then when we were dating, or when we first started dating. And I think she came with you guys, Aaron, when you guys went to the day on the canal when I was working at the state park. I think she went with you guys. Do I have the wrong... No, that's the right size. This is weird. Yeah, those are the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, no, this is right. Why is my... Strange. Oh, no, I messed it up again. Dang it. Okay. There we go. Seem to be missing a 2x1 somewhere. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh. And I just punched the door in. This is the one thing that, like, Lego does incredibly well is they don't normally leave pieces freestanding because, like, the doors are very freestanding at the moment, along with, like, some of the back parts. What the heck? Did I use a regular, or did I use a specialty brick when I was supposed to use a regular one? Or other way around? No. It wasn't all the way back there. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Aaron, I know. It's been a very long time. Well, god dang it. Do I need another one of these? Maybe. Is it still in the bag? No. Well, what the heck? I'm missing a 2x1 piece. That's not good. That's really not good. Well, guess we'll just put that there anyway. Fix that problem when I get to it. Alright, so that's gonna go right there. That one also goes there. And I should have 6 left, which I do. I gotta put it right here. Oh no, I knocked the table over. Stay. There we go. There we go. There, so now we'll have it'll be a whole removable wall. All right, and then, oh, and then there's a unicorn. Oh, I did do it wrong. Oh my goodness. That's why. All the way back here, this window, this brick, is supposed to be like that. That way there's a little unicorn detail on there. After I get done building this, I'll bring the phone a little closer, or I'll do some zooming in when we get this thing fully built. Man, oh man. It's already 8:30. Or actually, it's almost 9. Yeah, it's 8:53. Sheesh. Okay, but that's fine because now I can do this. Put this back on there. Maybe. Come on. Back on there. There we go. That piece back on, and then wha-bam, removable wall is back on. Okay, now just need to build this part to put it back in there. There we go. And that goes back on there, so it's more sturdy of a movable part. There was another piece to that, but that's fine. So that goes there. That one goes right there. And now we got the winder. That goes back on here. There we go. I was gonna ask you, what's Mom and Dad up to tonight? I know that yesterday when we had our board meeting, when Mom was on her way to drop me back off to the park and ride, we were talking about it, and Dad wanted Mom to pick up Subway on the way home for dinner, so that way he could have dinner before the meeting. Okay. So I think there we go. That's everything on. I think that's everything from that bag. So I gotta open the 2-2 bag now. There we go. I do feel like I'm going a little bit at a slow. I'm going at a bit slower of a pace than I normally go. But I think that's also. Oh goodness. Oh man. I think that's also just because I know I don't have to worry about my phone jutting out on me or running out of memory. So I'm not really all that super concerned. So I think that's why I'm doing a little bit slower of a pace than what I normally would be. But I mean, if this works for everything, like if I can just do this for all my videos where I'm immediately streaming it to my laptop so it can be recorded there, that's going to make my life so much easier on these upcoming videos. Until I get a real camera that is not my phone. The viewer count spiked. I knew you guys were coming back. Must be you just got out of a game and they're getting ready to get into a new one. I know. I'm not gonna yawn. I'm gonna be up for a little bit, so it's fine. Man, I'm out of Pepsi. I don't have anything to sustain me through the night. Oh, and I'm out of. Oh my gosh, I ran out of Capri Sun as well. Oh my gosh, I have never been more devastated in my life. But me and Alexis we're doing a grocery pickup order tomorrow, so it'll be fine. I think I figured out their plan, so now that Dylan's not responding. Either that or it still hasn't caught up to him yet. Let's see. Man, I was really hoping that we'd be just done with snow this year. Everything would go, but you know, it's Michigan. And as always, Michigan never fails to yeah, probably. You mean you were yelling at Dan? Alrighty. See, I told you. I figured out every time that you guys are waiting in a game or waiting to get into a game, you're going to be in the stream talking. So, it's fine. Nope. Okay, it needs to be a little bit bigger one. Oh. There's that one. Just need 2 by. Yeah. It's that one. Flat stud. But yeah, I'm not surprised Mom and Dad are up to the usual. Come on. Get on there. There we go. There's a full movable wall built. Beautiful. We just gotta put that on top of there. There we go. Now that's all closed up. Well, I say I'm out of Pepsi. I've had 2 cans of Pepsi down in the basement like forever now. I'm a little bit worried about opening them. They are a little dented. I'm really hoping that these aren't like the I ruined my Mazda when I was in college because I left like 2 cans of Pepsi in the car and it got like below freezing and it just I had a couple of these things just explode in the backseat of my car. I haven't done that with a truck, and I don't plan to because I really, really want to take care of this truck. But I think it was my mom. I was worried about the other day because I was keeping or every time that I carpool with her, every once in a while there's like a bottle of Diet Coke or something that's like sitting in the back seat and just kind of rolling around. They keep their car in a garage, so I know that it's very low possibility that it explodes and ruins her car, but the possibility is still there. So I just kind of I get a little bit nervous and I'm kind of like, I should probably take that out of your car. That way you don't ruin it like I ruined mine. Experience is one of the best teachers. And I hope to never experience that again. That's not the right one. I don't think. Two of these. Then go right there. Oh yeah, no, that's the right one. Okay. We good. My tablet for chat is running a little bit low on batteries. Luckily, I can still see the computer, and I actually need to every once in a while because like my little thing here gets in the way every once in a while. Unfortunately, I can't like make it bigger when it's sideways. It's kind of annoying. But, again, eventually we'll get all these things worked out, and that way it's a more enjoyable experience for me to actually stream and be able to keep an eye on things. But, Yeah, but I didn't let any pop explode in that one. That got ruined because it was old. And because we never, took care of that thing the way that we should have. And you can't say just me, Aaron, because both of us did it. And then Lauren never had to learn to drive a stick shift because we ruined that car before she ever got the chance. Which is very unfortunate because I'd imagine it would have been a lot like riding a bike. Or her learning to ride a bike. Was it the Mazda that I ruined with the... Yeah, I think it was the Mazda. Because I had the Mazda and the Saturn. That, I think I had pop spills in both of them. I might not have had it in the Saturn, actually. Oh, no. It was the Saturn. No, it was both. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind, but yeah, it was both. I think I got pop in both the Saturn and the Mazda. Oh, I got the roof for both of these. There we go. Come on. Perfect. No, I can't get the door open. Oh, that's what one of those. Or not. I thought maybe there was a brick for that doorknob so I could get that open, but I guess not. But yeah, there we go, look. So now it's got a little fold-away wall, but it's also pretty sturdily on there. So there we go. I take co-responsibility for the Ford. Like I said, that was the vehicle that you and I shared for most of the time. Well, it probably was pop. I think it. You know what? I think it was probably Lauren. Lauren probably left some pop in there, and it exploded because Lauren didn't. Lauren didn't want the Ford anyway, so I could see her, sabotaging it, and moving it along to its slow and inevitable death. So I think that was Lauren's fault that there was pop in there. And that's what I'm going to stick with. What do you mean I cracked the motor on the Ford? I didn't crack the motor. I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't. So, yeah, I didn't. The Saturn exploded on my way to work. That one, the oil or something happened, and like the oil just exploded out of the engine, and yeah, it ruined the car completely, and it wasn't great. That was the day that you had to come and pick me up on the side of the highway, and then I left you on the side of the highway with my car, so you could wait for Mom and Dad to get to bring the car over. Oh, come on. Oh, nuts. I hate one of brick separators. There we go. So it wasn't supposed to put two there. It was supposed to put... Well, I was hoping a brick separator would help. Must be I was wrong. Yeah, these don't have any curves on the bottom of them. This is going to be a little... Of course, none of these other bricks stay well. Except for these ones, apparently. Ah, that wasn't the right one. Get the roof off real quick. Come on. Man, oh man. But no, the Saturn exploding, that wasn't on anybody. That wasn't like poor maintenance or anything, because I actually kept up on that one quite well. That was just, buying a car for $2,000. That's kind of the main thing that happened to that one. It was just old. And plus, I can't be blamed for the Ford, because that one we had since Dad was young. And there's no way that I ruined it from that much that the engine the axle fell off or the axle snapped in half. Not entirely my fault. Oh yeah, no, I cracked the muffler on it. I'll take responsibility for that one. Nope, longer one. Yeah, no, I didn't have anything to do with the engine. The muffler, 100%, that was my fault. There we go. Ugh. Alright, now that's back on track. Oh. No, I don't want Call of Duty Warzone computer. I need that 6-piece. There. Yep. Okay. I think that's all those tile pieces that I need to put on there. But no, yeah, I could be blamed entirely for the muffler on that car being shot. I don't honestly even remember how that happened. I probably ran over a snowbank or something and blasted it off there. I can't remember. Ugh. There we go. Oh, that's an alarm clock. No, I think it was your fault that the whole thing came apart, Aaron. I mean, you were the one driving it at the time. Maybe. Again, like you said earlier, you can't remember earlier this week. I can't remember who was driving that thing when it broke. I think it was you though. Not that it matters all that much, but no, I just honestly that was just a fun day. When that thing broke, when that thing just stopped, or when it was chug-a-lugging on the side of the road, bouncing around. That was honestly like I don't remember being like having like a sad feeling during that. I just remember it being really really fun, for whatever reason. Oh, this goes on there. Oh. All right. So we got the TV, which goes on the inside of the wall. Might have to turn it to see how exactly that goes on there, but there we go. There's the TV in the living room. So that can be shut and is all done with. A very nice little detail. Then we're on to bag 2-3. That's not surprising. You know. I could picture myself doing that, which just makes it all the better. I'm sure we had a fun day doing that, though. No, besides, I don't even think that was the muffler running off or being. Yeah, that probably was it. I've got no excuses for any of it. Like it was probably me because I didn't take very good care of it. You know, I am a man. I drive cars like men. Like a man does. I don't have to apologize for driving like a man. I take better care of my cars now, which is the important thing. You know. Don't worry, I'll get payback when Ezra starts driving. I'm sure he's gonna drive like I did. There is no doubt in my mind that he will be his father's son. And that's okay, because there's no doubt in my mind that Ren is not going to be Lauren's daughter. It was a good car. I will admit it was a very, very good car. It lasted a long time. It got the crap beaten out of us, or gotten beaten out of it, which was even better. But man, that thing took a beating and it kept going. It really wasn't until the entire thing rusted through that it finally gave out. And even then, like the entire thing broke, and it still ended up going. Like, it would have drove if we would have been brave enough to cross 115. Like, I am almost positive we could have gotten home riding that car. But I really don't think either of us wanted to attempt it, especially across that road. That would have been just absolutely horrible. And a very bad idea. There we go. There's the bed. I think it was actually. Oh no! I taught Alexis how to drive stick in the Saturn. That's what it was. Yeah, because I never taught her how to drive it in the Ford. Granted, she did not retain any of the lessons and still probably couldn't drive stick if she wanted to. But that's besides the point. It says it's supposed to go this way, so we'll put it this way. There we go. And there. Ooh, maybe. There we go. There's the little lamp. It's probably very hard to see on stream, so like I said, I'll zoom in after we're done. Maybe I should do that on every floor, like once we finish up with the set bags. Just show what was actually built. How's that sound, Aaron? Good? Bad? No comment. You probably want to see what the build looks like. Yeah, that was interesting. I wonder how much it actually got. It got some. I wonder if it actually got some action. Got to be in the Derby or not. I'm sure it did. I mean, it probably got parted out, if anything. But I really could see it actually getting used. As well. There we go. There's so many of these little brown pieces. Oh, I'm really worried that I missed something. Like, oh, that's what I missed. Okay. Well, it might just have to stay this way. Well, that came off easy enough. Okay, well, I did miss some pieces, but... It's fine, I suppose. Like 4 of those, so yeah, that explains the extra pieces I had. Okay. Here, we'll do... I'll see how well this works with the camera. I'll keep an eye on our... I do have to be careful because it is charging. Actually, I can just avoid it. There we go. So, we got the little bed frame, the little bedroom, a little desk. And then... Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Hold on. Maybe? Hmm. Come on, connect. No. Oh my god. And this is why we test things before we do them. Let's see. Keep device awake, yep. Well, nuts. That's not good. Man, we were doing so good too. Maybe it was because I had it plugged in. I don't know. Man. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Let me see if I can get it on another camera. Oh. Nope, I did the same one. Good thing I brought my mouse down. Video capture, add source. Come on, camera, work. I just shouldn't have messed with it. You know, I should have left it alone. There. Something moved. Apparently not the right thing, though. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know what it's doing and why it's not connecting. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Figure out why the camera's not running the way it's supposed to. It should work. Ugh. Part of this whole thing is just going to be technical difficulties. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Continue. 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 Allow. Oh, come on. Man. Well, nuts. Oh, man. Well, that's upsetting. Hmm. Oh, well, that's not good. Well, that might actually be where we stop then. I got a couple things I gotta fix. Oh, it's so sad. Maybe that's where we'll stop for today, because I don't have any other... I don't have it set up for my webcam or anything other than that. And it is already 9:30. Well... maybe next time... or maybe we'll do another stream, another LEGO stream on Monday. Maybe just to get this thing built so it's out of the way, and so we can take a full look at it. Man... that's so annoying. I had, like, this thing was working perfectly before we started. There is a, yeah, so there's HD webcam, and there's the phone one, which should be connecting up to my phone. Dang it. That's so annoying. I'll have to fix it for next time, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why it's not working. But then again, maybe I can get it working next time so that it's not all that laggy either. USB setup. Enable developer options by tapping build number. Settings. Man. All right. Well, ooh, Android USB setup. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll set it up for next time. Man, that's kind of upsetting and kind of a yeah, it'll be a part 2. I apologize. That's really not good, but again, I was trying out a new camera mode. I may make sure that the other camera is set up properly next time. Man, oh man, like this thing is looking like it's reflecting off my forehead, but it's just a light. Like I have really powerful lights over here. But yeah, we'll do a part 2. We will get this done, Aaron. We will make sure that this thing gets built so that you can see it. But like all the really cool stuff on the inside, I really want to show that off, and that'll be when I do a video on this build, which this is actually going to be a part of as well. Then that'll be part of it, and we'll do like an inside look at all the references and everything that's in it. But man, I really apologize. I feel so bad that we're gonna have to do this in a part 2. But it is 9:30. I don't think I was gonna get through the whole thing in one build. So we'll just kind of throw some of that stuff in there. I'll get everything sorted out with a camera for next time. Yeah, appreciate everybody coming. Appreciate everybody watching. It's been fun. This thing is awesome so far. I really do love this little build. The little Mystery Shack build so far. Oh, but I apologize. And we'll get this figured out and we'll get this sorted for next time. But hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. If we don't see you on Monday, then